back. Today we're going to discuss, is a month-to-month lease better for landlords? When renting out a property, landlords face an important decision. Should they opt for a traditional long-term lease, or should they consider the flexibility of a month-to-month lease? Each leasing option carries its own set of advantages and drawbacks, so making it a decision that merits careful consideration. In this video, we'll explore whether a month-to-month lease is a better choice for landlords. We'll also examine the benefits, drawbacks, and potential middle ground solutions, providing the insights you need to make an informed decision. So, number one, what is a month-to-month lease? Before we delve deeper into whether a month-to-month lease is better for you or better for a landlord, let's clarify what it entails. A month-to-month lease, also known as a month-to-month rental agreement or a periodic tenancy, is an arrangement that allows tenants to stay on the property on a month-to-month basis with no fixed end date. This means that either party can terminate the lease with proper notice, which usually means about 30 days in advance. So number two, what sets a month-to-month lease apart from a lease renewal? It's essential to distinguish between a month-to-month lease and a lease renewal, as they serve different purposes and have different characteristics. A month-to-month lease provides flexibility for both landlords and tenants, allowing the agreement to continue indefinitely as long as both parties are in agreement. A lease renewal, on the other hand, extends the existing lease for a fixed term, maintaining the existing lease or the existing rental terms. Rent adjustments in a lease renewal are typically negotiated during the renewal period, offering rent price stability but limiting short-term flexibility. Whereas on the other hand, a month-to-month lease, rent adjustments can happen at any time with proper notice, which gives the tenant and you lease term flexibility, but does not provide rent price stability for the tenant. Number three, what makes a month-to-month lease desirable for landlords? A month-to-month lease can be an appealing choice for landlords for several compelling reasons. First, tenant flexibility. One of the main reasons landlords might consider offering month-to-month leases is to attract tenants who value flexibility. Second, adaptation to market conditions. A month-to-month lease can benefit landlords who want to keep up with changing market conditions, allowing for rent adjustments. Third, easier terminations. Ending a month-to-month lease is often less complicated than terminating a long-term lease. Typically, it only requires a 30 days notice. Fourth, tenant and property evaluation. A month-to-month lease can serve as a trial period for both landlords and tenants, helping assess suitability without long-term commitments. And then fifth, increased rent. Oftentimes, you can charge a little bit more for rent on a month-to-month lease. The increased rent can help mitigate the risk due to the lease's flexibility. So number four, what makes a long-term lease desirable for landlords? While we've explored the benefits of month-to-month leases, let's also look at the essentials to consider when it comes to a long-term lease perspective. First, stability. Long-term leases offer a level of stability that month-to-month arrangements may not provide, ensuring consistent income. Second, rental income predictability. A long-term lease allows landlords to know exactly how much money they earn, aiding in financial planning. Third, tenant turnover. Month-to-month leases often result in more frequent turnover, necessitating more effort in finding a new tenant and getting the property ready. Number five, the middle ground, a compromise. So is one option definitely better than the other for landlords? Not necessarily. Consider offering tenants the option to choose between a one-year lease and a month-to-month lease. This provides stability while also accommodating a tenant's preferences. The bottom line is, in the landlord-tenant relationship, there's no one-size-fits-all solution. Whether a month-to-month lease is better for the landlords depends on their unique situation and preferences. Your choice between month-to-month and long-term leases should align with your unique goals and circumstances as a landlord. Whether you choose a month-to-month lease or a long-term lease, it's all about finding what works best for you as a landlord. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to our team here at NV Property Management for more information. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.